What is up, team? Hey, we got about half an hour till the Xbox showcase. We're actually going to look at a couple different things. Let me make sure we're out here streaming. And let me make sure the audio is good. Let's see what type of audio we get. So we're gonna actually look at a couple different things. Humble Bundle had a package I wanted to look at some of the trailers for. The IGN Live, let's go see what they've got. So High Life, the gig is that you've got a bunch of different webcams, and each one fires a little different. Has a bunch of really insane modifiers. It's really well put together trailer. I never played it. It's got a really sarcastic sense of humor. It wasn't something that I really jumped into, but everyone that played it really enjoyed it. So that's High on Life. That's not one that, like I said, I'm probably not going to pick up, but I did want to see the other games in the combo. So this is the Atari 50 Anniversary Collection. Some Pong, of course. Everything that Dot accomplished.
I think we stood for innovation, and also we were the Genesis story. You always have a hallowed position when you're the first.
Yes. Asteroid. It's like pole position.
When it came time to design the reimagined games, I wanted to approach it in the same way Atari did.
Sword Quest.
So everybody's heard the Pong story.
Put it out into an arcade and see if it makes money.
So many people had played it that it couldn't accept any more money.
The programmers that worked with that machine were magicians.
It would be good to take the innovation legacy and push it forward into the future.
What do we got next? Revival. Civilization's looking, okay. I think that's my guy. Eiffel Tower. Shape the planet as you see fit. Yeah, I think that's my avatar. Rebuild our civilization. Some tech trees. I might have to pick this up. This looks good. I really like that one. Something I wanted to just check out in the screen capture. So you can choose what part of the map you're going to. Click over here on the side, there's a mini map and then the larger map. Let's see what the tech tree looks like. Education unlocks these other items. Shouldn't school be over here under higher education? Oh, that's age 2. So you can burn straight through the first age, it looks like, and then go to the second age. I wonder what the rest of that tech tree looks like. Hmm. Those key presses are loud. I guess that's a good reason I play most of my stuff on the controller. Okay, let's see. Let's get back at it. The next one in the lineup is MechWarrior. MechWarriors are always great games. actually would love a really good mech game that I get into with a controller. I played one when I was a kid, and it had like this scorpion mech you could move around. Super awesome. That one looks fun. So far, Atari 50 looks fun. Revival looks fun. MechWarrior looks fun. It's called Soul something. I missed the name. Soul Slinger. Roguelite, rinse, repeat. Upgrade your weapon, reload, go again. First-person shooter. As long as you don't miss, you gain 5 bonus damage, stacks until 40%, resets first time you miss. Well, that wouldn't do me much good. I'm gonna miss the whole time. Definitely interesting. Let's see what the synopsis says. Fast pay, roguelike, first person shooter, set in random sequences of room in a unique Western fantasy world. Hmm. I would probably play that. Some penguins. How do you control them both? Get out of here. So one of them's hanging by your climbers and hanging by a rope. Try and try again. Yeah, that'll be me the whole time. Let's go.
Bread and Fred. Available now on PC. Coming to consoles later this year.
Rock, paper, scissors. What else we got? Grindstone. This is clearly a no for me. I'll actually tell you a funny joke when we get to the end of this. Oh. So I thought it was going to be a different company. There's some publisher out there, and I can't think of their name right offhand. But I literally don't like one game they put out, and it's the same art style. Revolver Digital. I can't think of one game. What's up, Ground? Nice to see you, man. Were you talking about Grindstone was a no for you? So, knowing Ground, this is a yes for you right off the bat. So this one's Revival. So I got a really in-depth map system that's pretty interesting. So there's different temperatures. It does look like Might and Magic. Good call. I was thinking more Civilizations, but Might and Magic is a better description of that. I don't think Might and Magic had a tech tree though, and I haven't played one forever. So this is on Humble Bundle. I think I'm gonna pick this one up. I'll get the Atari 50, Revival, Soul Slinger looked fun, and MechWarrior 5. That's probably a go for me. We still 10 minutes out. I think we're gonna sit on this screen in case they do any pre-roll. Heroes of Might and Magic, that was it. That'd be a fun one to go back and look at. Great question. So right now I'm actually working on um, Jedi Survivor. I played the first one all the way through, really loved that game and really loved. There's a scene. In fact, we got a minute. Let me see if I can find it. I know I have a clip of it somewhere, but there's a cool scene where they're really playing with perspective of the game. One of my favorite parts of any game ever. Clips. Huh. This is a fun one. Not what I was looking for, but a fun one. This is the first time I played Remnant 2, and I was pissed because I almost didn't pick it back up. This is me trying to aim down the barrel, which is what I'm glitching here. It's not letting me aim down to shoot at the monsters. Something fun about this game specifically, I ended up going back and beating this game complete finish, did the DLC, planned to do the other 2 DLCs in its entirety, where that glitch might have scared some other people away. I think I found that clip. No, this is a different clip. That's a clip of me dying.
Man, that.
Anyways, we'll come back and find another time. So, things we're excited about for the showcase. Gear 6 is going to get announced. We know that. I'm excited, of course. You know, we're going to get some of our annual tradition. So, Ground's going to get excited. Of course, we're going to get our Madden announcement. And hopefully we see some Avowed, which I would really enjoy. We're not going to see it, but the game I'm most looking forward to right now is called Light No Fires. Let's see if we got time for that preview. So, Light No Fires is the game I'm most looking forward to.
Open world game before, but have you ever actually played a truly open world sized game before? Well, hello games, the makers of No Man's
Fantasy
Sky
Earth,
are
No Man's
following
Sky
up on their now
combined.
successful and hugely ambitious sci-fi space game that simulates a whole universe into something that sounds a lot smaller at surface level, but could end up being
all of this is multiplayer. That's all of those are characters playing. These are all characters
so let's go
playing.
over everything we know and make sure to tell us what you think about
And you
this
have
game
dragons.
too. Light No Fire
It can't
is
get
the
no better.
title of this massive open world game that aims to create a fantasy planet the size of our Earth. Funnily enough, people are starting to call it No Man's Skyrim, and we can see
No Man's
why,
Skyrim.
because
I like
it's
that
mixing
name.
together things we love from both of these games into one. Skyrim's fantasy world filled with...
I didn't realize that was the. I actually just want the straight trailer, not commentary on it. There we go. So multiplayer Earth, all those people together. It's procedurally generated just like all his other content. Looks gorgeous, and on my monitor it's coming across amazing. Hopefully it's coming across great on your guys' screens. And we have dragons, so you know it's something I'm gonna hit. More importantly, I have dragon riding, and it looks like there's a couple different styles. So there's people doing some crafting, chopping down some stuff. This guy's building some walls. You can ride a bird. So lots of riding. I'll skip through that real quick. Let me see if I can change the speed back. We're gonna come down just a little bit. Well, that doesn't sound-wise, it doesn't sound good. So a bunch of different varieties. You've got ships here, and you've got a couple different ships, so that transportation is gonna be cool. It looks like you've got 4 or 5 people herding these together, and then the archers on the hill taking them out. So that mechanic of working as a team looks really integral to the game. That large crab dude, and then you've got the little mini bosses or mini mobs. So maybe there's a raid mechanic going on. Here they're showing off the couple different types of mounts. That dragon on the left just looks incredible. He's going to be my go-to day one. My clock here at the house is ahead of schedule, and I thought we were going to be late on the showcase. All right, we'll come off the slow mode because I showed kind of what I wanted there. But all of them are flying together. You can see a house over here on the left. You can see a house. There's 2 or 3 different styles of boats. This guy has built a wall and then built his house on. Oh, it's not on top. It's you could build it on top, though, it looks like. Bunch of different weather conditions. There's a tower on top of the mountain there. There's a floating fortress. Maybe I think we're flying into that. Yep. But obviously still there's a cave they're walking into there. Again, more movement transportations, more mounts, and anyone that knows me, mounts. My only challenge with anytime they do open world, procedural generated games is it's still going to have a storyline while being procedurally generated, and so that's always a challenge when you're mixing those two. Mounts and pets, that's what I do. I'm a World of Warcraft player for life, and out of the 1,000 available, I'm at like 200, but still something I enjoy. So that's what I'm most looking forward to. Going back to chat, Assassin's Creed. We're going to talk about Assassin's Creed Red. And my challenge for me is that I wasn't a huge fan of, there we go. Wasn't a huge fan of Valhalla, and so if it's Valhalla-ish, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm still gonna play, but it's not gonna be as exciting. Where if it's more Mirage, I actually enjoyed that one a lot. And it's go time.
Good evening. The Soviet Union is no more. Despite a potential for instability and chaos,
the fact you're starting with this,
these events clearly serve
that's the Berlin Wall coming down. The Gulf War.
Free from the specter of global conflict.
Black Ops is probably, but we're gonna do a live stream after this, so we knew that was coming.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
Something's going on. Something big. if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil.
So we knew this was coming, Black Ops 6. There's going to be the follow-on stream after this. Seeing what time it looks like, we might stay for that and see how it works.
We're being hunted from the inside.
Oh look, they're even playing my Firestarter song. Saddam Hussein.
Better if you do.
I'm one of the few streamers that has lived in one of Saddam Hussein's palaces, so there's at least that.
Don't trust anyone.
For those that know the joke, Saddam Hussein giving new meanings to the term ace in the hole.
Broke into a CIA black site. Are you out of your mind?
This might be a play for me. Not a huge first-person shooter, but this looks intense. We fall back through the helicopter. Get out of here.
God continue to bless the United States of America.
You just got a first look at the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies. It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time.
Day one.
Going forward, everyone will experience the game,
yes,
including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every month.
100 million.
We hope to grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game
Pass
that will be available in Game Pass
day one.
So no matter where you choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th. I'm incredibly excited for today's show. I'm standing here thinking about all the passion that has gone in to making this show what it is. It's an honor to share the latest efforts from our partners around the world and from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios.
What is Blizzard going to show me?
Who are doing what
World of
I
Warcraft on the
believe
Xbox.
is
Let's
some
go.
of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere. So thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the show.
So Graham, your joke about Ramadi. Someone wanted me to go play 7 Days in Fallujah the other day, and I was like, that's probably a hard pass for me. I don't think I'm going to be jumping in Fallujah. Before he became a hero. I don't know what this is. I mean, fantasy world, obviously. With some sci-fi elements, because you've got the guns. No, it couldn't be. That's what I was thinking, but it can't be. Oh. Are we doing Gears of War? I think we're doing Gears of War. We'll try to make it look like Kratos. Doom? I'm gonna be so off on this one. I don't know. I think it's Doom. That's badass. Doom. There you go. I was with you on God of War though, but that's a Sony IP. The chance of it being that was low. Play a game one day pass. They're gonna call that out the whole show. Doom's not even a game I play. Man, that looked good. Xbox Studio presents.
Who were you before? Who did you love? What did you believe?
Wow, look at that scenery and the forest fire.
It's too late to ask now.
It's a cool vehicle.
The risks when we ventured out beyond the gates.
Walking Dead.
But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us.
I did see the flying.
We found hope in each other.
Got my Marine Corps tumbler.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice.
I think it's Walking Dead.
It would always be worth it.
I don't do zombie games in general, guys, which is weird because I just bought Call of Duty Zombies.
And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on.
Oh, it's not Walking Dead.
When we needed it the most.
Death by Daybreak, maybe? Like I said, I don't do zombie games. Oh, he's gonna get back up. She's gonna have to shoot him.
I know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
Yo, I need that Dino keychain as a collectible. I will buy the game just for it.
Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten.
Hey, cool. I got a tumbler too, man. Twinsy tumblers. State of Decay. That was it. Gorgeous game. Play it. Day one with Game Pass. Tag it again. Baldur's Gate 3.
This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
They're the most anti-consumer company, and I'm not hating on them. I love plenty of Sony games. I can't wait to play Horizon. I got to get onto that. But they live in a console generation doesn't exist anymore.
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
about Darkspawn?
Yo, play me a Necro. Let's go.
Stand between us and a pack of demons.
Oh, the Warden's got pets too? You know me, I play pet classes.
There will be dragons.
Right.
Oh, dragons. Okay, good. I was worried.
We'll need someone with fire in their blood.
I might have to play a Dragon Hunter just because it's a class.
Needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on.
Now let me play a redhead Dragon Hunter. That might be my class right there.
Where are we gonna find her?
I mean, it's cool cinematic. The gameplay isn't gonna be like this. Oh shit! Dragon Age this fall? Let's go! We chase dreams and embrace shadows.
We have received a distress call of unknown origin.
No. Oh, this is
There is no record of
Starfield.
station in this orbit.
Whatever the expanse is called. No, maybe not.
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
No, it's Starfield. I was first thinking Mass Effect.
And choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Maroon. Your fate will be decided by the Great Serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more.
So I never finished Starfield. I might need to go back and hit that one.
Us.
They have a lot of filters on these camera angles. I'm concerned that the actual gameplay isn't going to look like this. They say in-engine, but a lot of these shots have filters. Shattered Space, that was it.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance.
Oh, cool.
We have a proposal
There's new
for
content
you.
coming out tonight for those watching.
I wish you the best of luck.
So creations, is that what they're calling their mods? I mean, it's not mods because it's all going to be cosmetic. I guess they'll bring that to the console because they don't have mods on the consoles.
76 is sponsored in part by Sugar
Fallout
Bombs
new expansion.
Bombs away. Folks, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got operators standing by and, oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley, beautiful country, right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Oh, Shenandoah, I hear you calling.
to join Harry and the over 17 million Vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63. The greatest
I played
scientific
76
minds
for a
are
good
hard at
while.
work, cooking up
I've got
shocking
an
ways
account
to
that's got, you
protect
know,
and preserve this Appalachian Eden. Yes,
I think I played through
Skyline
most of the
Valley is a
storylines.
stunning portrait of Mother Nature in repose. From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a-knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having skin is not for everyone. Best of luck out there.
If you haven't seen the TV show yet, it was excellent. They did a great job.
Soon she'll wake and paint again. Paint a new number, ticking down every year. One stroke, and everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again, and every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission: destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again.
This looks
Break the
awesome.
cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Okay. Turn-based combat, but action RPG elements. Turn-based combat with an active ingredient. Yeah, that one's a yes.
Fail. We lay the trail for those who will come after. Right?
We are Expedition 33.
Expedition 33. That's a yes for me day one. Game Pass 2025. Okay, we'll be playing it next year. So I'm on 3 games the next year I'm gonna buy. Well, I would buy via Game Pass. Guess it makes sense to renew my subscription.
My mom's still alive.
If your mom's anything like you here, she'll keep fighting till we
This is the
I hope so.
not Bayou, the Bayou one.
Hard to believe this is
Compulsion
all
Games
really
on the back tag.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. It's like something in the bayou.
That's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of the bell. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kind. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder
The
after to
game
go
looks
find
really
your
cool.
mama.
The art style is unique. Probably not a play for me.
Gotta move quickly now.
It's like mystery in the bayou, darkness in the bayou.
Wait, that floating island is the gator? Oh, hell no.
Okay, you got an action RPG element to me. South of Midnight. That's what it's called.
All right, time to find that church.
Those spores look like they're straight pulled from Remnant 2.
There it is. Now to get over there.
That's a cool travel mechanic. This reminds me a lot of a PlayStation game, and I can't think of what it's called. It wasn't highly rated.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
I'm not in love with the art style. I mean, it's unique.
A boat and a church are just meals for Tom, they say.
Day one on Game Pass. Hey, it'll be in Game Pass. Maybe I'll pick it up. That'll be a maybe. Blizzard, let's go. Downloading. I don't even care what it is.
In darkness, she slumbers.
This is World of Warcraft's
Dream.
their new trilogy of expansions. That's my character.
And for countless
The War Within.
Mortal heroes have risen to defend her. They faced monsters,
My dude.
tyrants, and beasts of primordial horror.
That Iron Crown Citadel.
Though they fought amongst themselves, their enmity following them to the most distant shores.
We will never be slaves!
And even across time and space, their courage never faltered. Even upon the very threshold of death.
Did that. I've been there.
While new hope blooms on the horizon.
Did that. Some Dragonflight.
The final battle draws near. Now, in the darkness, at the
Coming to Xbox.
heart of
Coming to Game Pass, day 1.
The drums of war thunder once again.
Literally go download it.
And Azeroth at last awakens. The world's soul, so long denied me, shall be mine.
Rip the world asunder again, like we did in Cataclysm. The darkness calls. Day 1 Game Pass. Boo. It'll said PC.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West.
Snake?
Your codename for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. The clock is ticking.
I played one of these back in the day.
This will be a sneaking mission. You
and
must
got
not be
stuck.
seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty. In other words,
got stuck on the same level for like
procure on site. That
forever.
goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
This will be day 1 play.
Freeze. Speak.
We get chased by Apache, or whatever their version of the Apache is. Metal Gear. I don't know the story well enough to understand why that was
Commencing
significant.
virtuous mission now.
It's like Hearthstone or something. That's not what it's called. Oh. No, this is the other one. This is the pirate game. It wasn't on Game Pass, that's a good catch, but it's a Konami game. It wasn't Sea of Thieves. Ground, we should give that a try sometime.
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't. As long as Ooh is free, your world is in mortal peril.
And how is it that you know all of this?
This is greed.
Because I am a god too.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you.
Nightfall. That was the game I was looking for. No, that's a different developer. Another action RPG. This is a yes for me. The makers of Ashen. Comes an explosive Soul Likes game.
Come on then, fight me and die.
Fable is on the list. Flintlock, that was it. Oh, shoot, that's like next month. Game Pass day one. We're gonna do that one for sure.
We return to you now.
Civilizations.
As the gods of mankind.
It's the Civ 7 release.
Rulers of the Greeks and the Norse.
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
I can play Atlanteans? Done.
We created mankind to fight for our glory.
Yo, you see those trees walking?
So rise and wield my wrath. Command beastly chaos.
And I've got dragons again. It's almost like this showcase was made for me.
And unleash our fury. Worship me. Claim my power.
You can call your god? That's cool.
Legend will be yours.
The Titans. Oh, Age of Mythology. Oh my gosh, that surprised me. I thought that was the Civ 7. Because they just put out a release trailer for that.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive
Didn't we just do this exact thing?
Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
Literally the same
I
promo.
had an instinct. I could see the world differently. I thought it would be like any other mission. I was wrong.
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23 degrees all day, every day.
How far to his last known location?
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Generating voice print.
Reminds me of a lot of Watch Dogs, which I didn't give a lot of time to. I kind of wish I had.
What readings are you getting?
We are getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Our intel places Carrington on the second floor.
On the
Okay.
life we think we know.
You know that's some Assassin's Creed
Turns out to
style
be a lie.
wall
There's
running.
only
I'll
one
take
way
it.
forward. Find the truth. Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
Carrington!
Damn it! Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
Nice. Yep. Definitely playing this.
I had to lose everything before I could see. What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
I mean, my guess is going to be a Perfect Dark. I've never played a Perfect Dark game. Played day one with Game Pass.
Agent Joanna Dark is caught in the middle of a near-future war over advanced technology that threatens the lives of millions. We hope you enjoyed the first look at gameplay, and we can't wait to share more from the developers at The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses. The creativity and talent of game creators are what make our
That's their way of
industry
saying
unique,
it won't be available
and I'm
this year.
incredibly proud of our games and our teams. They are building a diverse lineup of titles, which includes new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software, updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard, handcrafted original concepts like South of Midnight from Compulsion Games, and blockbuster games with massive audiences like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 from Activision. On behalf of our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, and Xbox Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games in your hands. Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series in all of gaming. We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass, where millions of you made it your favorite way to play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
Let's go. Okay, you're Diablo. I mean,
Boy, young one, are you all right? Mirel? Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nayrel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up.
No. it's you! You monster! Let go of me!
Is that Lilith?
Let's go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Surrender.
No! I control the stone!
You hold the stone. You control nothing.
I don't remember who's trapped in the crystal.
Maybe you're right.
I might need to go back and watch some cinematics or play through it again.
Hope.
Peace out, Girl Scout. Let's go. Continue the journey. Yep. I actually forgot what the new class was. I know they've announced it, but I don't recall. October's gonna be a busy month for gaming. I might need to take the month off work. Spiritborn is a new class.
Right, you.
It's a spellclass in Marie. Oh, here's Fable.
So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah? There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
It looks so cool. That's gonna be a great game.
You get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your
It's like a fan
chancers,
club.
and the occasional giant toad for some reason. But it's more than that.
It's Fable.
about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her?
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent,
some archery,
the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Let's go 2025. They're not gonna give us a release date.
I'm going to fix it, this place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
There you go. Game Pass, PC. Awesome. Play day one, Game Pass. Yep. So the next year, well, that'll be late 2025 anyways. So it'll be next year.
World premiere.
They've given us way more than I expected. I thought that was gonna be the last. Not interested.
Use this. Make your own rules.
It's my turn.
Yeah. We're trying to make the next shooter. No, it's not even Overwatch. It is like Overwatch, but yeah, that's a no for me. Tons of people are gonna dig it though, so I hope that that does well. It's just not my gig. Not an Xbox game.
There is nothing left for me in the city. So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins. Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it?
Is
The
it
bridge to her
Redwall?
house is
I think
broken,
it's called.
so I can't even ask her. I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes, and no matter how hard it gets.
Man, that's
I will
cute.
fight
Kids RPG.
and find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance. Maybe so. But I must keep believing that every winter leads to spring. Nancy, finally! No!
My girlfriend got stolen by an owl. I mean, that if it's a short game, maybe I'd go play if I'm in a lull. I don't know. I wouldn't have presented that in the showcase.
World premiere.
My mixtapes bend others to my will.
Yes.
It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Go back to a time where summers lasted forever.
I did that once.
When friendships were unbreakable and any trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Yes!
What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making. Experience the freedom of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out, making out, avoiding the law, and maybe something a little more.
Hey, can I stand up?
Yeah, little Rockford, go nuts!
Set to the soundtrack of a generation.
Yeah, but none of them are going to be playing the game.
What are we gonna think of ourselves in 10 years?
How are you going to
Remember to tell
convince
myself it felt important
50-year-olds to play this game?
Your greatest memories are stored in music. You're invited to go back in mixtape.
There have been.
You know what? Maybe you're making the game so they'll play it.
Okay.
That, man, I love the concept. I think you missed your target audience. Oh. Horizon? I think it's Horizon. Oh, no, they're Flight Simulator, aren't they? Yeah, Flight Simulator. It's actually something I want to get a lot more into. So when this releases, I might really put some effort and some money into developing a really robust flight simulator. My grandpa had one when I was a kid, and I've been in love with the concept ever since. Oh, this is the career patch. So you can do this wildfires, all sorts of stuff. Crop dusting. Search and rescue. There you go. There's firefighting. The thought had never occurred to me that hot air balloons had motors on them. I put some time on the original, but I haven't in a while. It'd be cool to come back to. I've actually flown a real airplane off my local airport, which that was an experience in itself. Gonna go see those one day. Yep, so 2024. Answer the call. Can we get a release date? Oh, there you go. November. Might have to switch out the TV and the Series S for an X at that point. Congratulations, 10 years, man. Cheers to Elder Scrolls. I've gotten way more out of this showcase than I ever expected. Some pets and dragons. If I wasn't already playing an MMO. That's a lot of mounts. That's the robot dude? Y'all trying to sell me on the game.
World premiere.
How are we still going? Jeez.
I swore I'd never use my power again.
Oh, we haven't seen Avowed yet. Square Enix. Love it.
But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods. I don't know who I can trust, or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead.
Life is strange. That's what I thought that other game was, the skateboarding game.
I still hear her voice. Focusing my power I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Sophie is still alive. But danger stalks.
Didn't that paranormal game do this, where it shifted back and forth?
I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're
Not dead.
dead.
Oh, you're dead because she's in the.
I can still save Sophie. If I can solve and prevent the same murder.
Valve went on the Flight Simulator 24.5. I mean, isn't the financial year already closed at that point? Double Exposure, that's a good name. I like it. Not my style game, but definitely a neat game. It looks cool. Indiana Jones.
Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
Just like that Indiana Jones gets to,
artifacts
fuck
have
up
a deep
Nazis.
connection to something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
As if they don't own, Star Wars and everything else.
Fresh air.
Actually, Disney owns them now, I think.
We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the
So this
globe,
reminds me of
you'd get a
Uncharted,
perfectly
which
aligned
was
circle.
for me.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Our boss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look.
How is our battleship in the mountains?
Gotta find the stone and get off this ship.
What's that in his hands?
How does he have a cell phone?
What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide.
How are you gonna let someone steal your treasure out from under you?
Ciao.
Hey!
There you go.
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes!
Stuff like that actually makes me like afraid of heights.
I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American
Can't wait to
cartoons.
murder every one of you.
Choo choo, choo choo. Ha 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 ha. You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone.
How does the
now.
dude with the gun over here not see her?
Can't
But
give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure.
Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
and the ship falls off the mountain.
We gotta get out of here.
Help me!
playing football. Okay, this is silly. See? Like I said. It's Indiana Jones. It's supposed to be over the top. I'm worried that the whip combat is either going to be overused or stupid. Dropping in conspiracy theories here about how true the Great Circle actually is. And maybe that's a different stream. I don't know. If it's 20-hour gameplay, I'll play it. Mech Warrior. I think we just looked at this. No, it's not Mech Warrior. Surprise, it's a new remake of Dexter. Some anime dude would be like, no, that's clearly XYZ. I'm sure it's clear to you. Dexter did it first, is all I'm saying. That looks pretty intense combat, though. If you can actually slide around that easily. I wouldn't be good at it, but... I thought they'd given a release date for Indie, but they didn't have the screen on the screen there, so I guess not. Okay. Yeah, that looks fun. Beta's in August on PC. Assassin's Creed?
You never know you are a monster.
Clearly
until
not.
Someone comes to slay you. The first signs are really subtle.
Is this the expansion for
over
Elden
time,
Ring?
It becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
No, clearly not. Definitely souls alike. That was legit.
I should know. It runs in my blood.
Nothing is forever. Okay. I'd like to see more. I'll say that. Day one on Game Pass.
Calm. Your
Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That wild frontier suffers from the dream scourge. Find the root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong. The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see. You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter
First-person
how
Magic
wild.
games are challenging.
And become what the living lands truly needs. Its protector.
Oh, Avowed. Shocked. That first-person view on a Magic game is going to be challenging. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know why I didn't call that. We were waiting for the whole show.
World premiere.
Lots of IPs. I'm actually going to go over it's like Warriors or something. I'm gonna go over a list of what Sony put out on their stream, and Xbox is just dominating the conversation.
It's not emergency, but disaster. Now the worst seems to be over. Acquiring target.
I don't know, this looks fun. As I just talk crap about first-person Magic. Don't like the symbolism there, but okay. Yeah. Chernobyl. Tell me it's Chernobyl. Atom Fall. Yeah, that one will be a play too, probably. That looks fun. The phone's ringing.
Did your father ever tell you
I wonder
why
when
my bones ache in the weather?
Ubisoft is doing their show.
Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy. They talk of peace and dream
Oh, it's
of
tomorrow.
war.
We'll stream it again.
Our people deserve to be freed of the oppressor's grasp.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
Okay, so that's the Assassin's Creed.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve
tomorrow at noon.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
You can see when two people fit.
This is Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Better together.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
That gameplay, we'll have to see how it plays in
Together,
execution. You know, I'll be playing
we
it.
will bring justice back to the people.
That's Ground in chat is saying the protagonist is modeled after the first African ninja. That's incredible. Made in Ukraine tag on the bottom.
Скіфе, радий тебе бачити, друже. Валимо звідси.
In-game footage just means pre-rendered.
Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя. Жива.
Координати закинув. Поквапся.
Okay. Have a sci-fi feeling to the world.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей.
Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс? Зона така, якою бачиш і ти. Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
I called Chernobyl on the wrong game. There's gonna be a lot for me to play this fall. That's probably a game I'm gonna play as well.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2. We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios, from the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and S consoles, alongside the many other devices in our Xbox gaming family, offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios in Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries in our future hardware, and empowering you to play your games anywhere you want on Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. This is what defines Xbox today and in the future, and we're hard at work on the next generation. Immediately after Showcase ends, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in Black Ops. But before we dive into the Direct, we've got one more thing.
World premiere.
I mean, you've already released your hardware. Oh, the handheld. It's the handheld. It's not the handheld. We were supposed to get a handheld. Oh, Gear 6. We were waiting on that. Oh, selected markets means not Russia. Thanks, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba, bum. That wasn't intentional or anything. Yeah, man, I'm gonna play that one. I haven't played a Gears game in a long time. Day one with Game Pass. Man, our lineup is stacked. Oh, they're literally just leading right into it. I'll be back in just a minute.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Sabati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
I wonder how tough it would be to go back and play through the storylines.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences, and we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. We've continued to push or take a stealthier approach.
Sorry, I want to go back and see something. We've already killed. Oh, maybe they killed those people.
One shot. Nice and quiet.
They're just standing there. Weird.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer
feels
an array
like a
of brand new
10-hour
equipment,
game.
as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife, Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
That looks incredible.
Please. Okay.
Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that was incredible.
That was sick.
Great.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6,
I had never
our goal
thought
is to
how they
create
did
a
that
more
with the handle on
connected
the back.
experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
Oh, that's incredible.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back.
That looks fun.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: Sprint Assist, Mantle Assist, and Crouch Assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
Nice.
We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine. For Black Ops
Head, torso, lower body left, lower body right.
6, we've actually increased.
It's now head, chest, left and right, lower torso, hip, arms left and right, legs left and right.
That to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We're constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
That looks incredible. Definitely, again, another one I'm picking up.
Take cover!
Our art team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life.
How many cameras must they have in there?
To have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
How we used to.
Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever, Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. However, players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 Prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6.
Master Prestige level 1000. Well, multiplayer.
We know how many of our players
That's
look forward to
really
multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now, I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
Maps won't
We're
make a
happy
difference.
to
Like
announce
I won't
that
know
we
them.
will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we
2v2.
know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium-sized, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
I think they're saying
Now we know we only
round-based
gave you
zombies.
a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet? No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun
Honestly,
to
it looks
play.
like a lot of fun.
To do that, we
not
deconstructed all of our gameplay, our
PvP
systems,
shooter
and
guy,
content plans,
but
and
the rest of it was
repeatedly
fun.
asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Looks incredible. We're going to have such an incredible year of gaming. Xbox, you've done it again. Yes. 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 So, see me playing around with my the next panel I needed. With that said, I appreciate everyone being on the stream. Appreciate you checking me out. Drop me a like, and we will see you guys in the next stream. I'm actually going to be on tomorrow for the Ubisoft live stream as well, and we'll go from there. With that, have a great afternoon.